Good afternoon and welcome to the Marine Mammal Training Center Facebook Live. My name is Michelle and I'm coming at you guys with a live update from our hospital here at the Marine Mammal Training Center in Brigantine, New Jersey. So we're going to do a run through of the hospital and give you guys some hospital updates on how everyone is doing. If you watch our lives every week, you'll notice that we've done some shifting around the hospital again. We have a couple seals that were moved to the pool again this week. So we've kind of shifted around some enclosures. So I'm starting with Pen A, who is a female gray seal from Harvey Cedars. She's here because she has a wound on her left rear flipper that was pretty severe. She originally started out in the hut, and then when space opened up over here in the ICU, we moved her over here. And she's doing well for us. You'll also notice the water's a little dark. We just refilled the water. Our water comes in straight from the bay, so sometimes the bay water comes in a little cloudy, so don't be concerned if you see that on the video. Pen B is our female harp seal with the head injury. She got a lot of love last week because I posted a before and after picture of her head. As you can see, she's a little spicy, so anytime I video her, she won't turn her back on me. So it's kind of hard to get a picture of her head wound. But if you kind of scroll down on your Facebook feed, you'll see as of last week, the wound on her head was closed up about 70%. This week, oh, we might have gotten a little glimpse there. This week it's even smaller. It's now about the width of a finger. So she continues to heal at a pretty rapid pace. So we're pretty excited about that. So we're going to leave her alone because she's trying to attack us through the glass. Pen C, who's also giving us some warning growls right now. This is a male gray seal from Island Beach State Park. He's the guy that was entangled in the polypropylene line. And you could hear him give us a warning. That's a little tip too. If you're on the beach and you're close enough to hear a seal growl, that means the seal is telling you you're far too close to them. So if you're ever close enough to a seal to hear it growl, that means you should move back. You should always be 150 feet away from these guys on the beach, even further away if they notice your presence. But he's doing really well. His wound is starting to heal up. And then Pen D. Pen D is from Sea Isle City. He was originally over in the hut as well. He's a pretty growly guy. We actually moved him here to this building when it opened up because Pen D is the one where there's the least amount of through traffic. And as you can see, he's also, as all of them are, not very fond of humans. So we gave him the quietest location so he could just chill out throughout the day and rarely see any humans. So we're going to head on over now to the pool house and say goodbye to the seals in the ICU for this week. And then our intern CC hard at work getting lunch ready. Our stranding assistant Will, he's hard at work. There's always something to do here at the Stranding Center. If it's not feeding and cleaning and prepping food, it's doing tons and tons and tons of laundry and cleaning out our trucks and cleaning equipment and pool maintenance and scrubbing and all that stuff. So joining me is Emma, stranding technician Emma. How you doing today, Emma?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay, so Emma's going to give us a couple peeks at the kids in the pool house today. So this seal right here, we might not even open the door there. That seal right there, this is the seal from Margate. This seal came in with wounds and edema, which is swelling on his rear flippers from little wounds that got infected and created little abscesses. So he's doing well for us. This pool just got filled, as you can see, having a lot of fun in the water today. And then Pen 3 is the seal from Avalon. We'll take a quick look. Pen 3 has that flipper injury that's been healing up nicely for us. And as you can tell, not only is the flipper injury healing, but we're gaining a little weight, aren't we? So that's great. And Pool House 2, this is Avalon. Oh no, sorry, Pool House 2 is Long Branch. So Long Branch came in pretty thin and skinny. It was very emaciated. Long Branch has been here for over a month now, and as you can see, he's in a good size and shape now. He's not nearly as thin and angular. Now, the last one, what do you tend to say about this one?
Oh, he's our spicy little shrimp.
This is the spicy little shrimp. Quick look. Spicy little shrimp. Now we'll close the door. So this is our newest patient. This seal stranded in Spring Lake, correct? This was Spring Lake. And this seal, as you can tell, compared to everybody else, is very thin, pretty emaciated. So that's why this one is here. But as you can tell, even though we're very thin, we have the largest attitude in the hospital right now. So this one is quite aggressive, which is good to see. And already started eating on his own. So we're very happy with the progress that this little male gray seal has made so far in just a couple days. And we're going to share his patient profile tomorrow, so you get an even better picture of this really spunky little creature that we're caring for now. So we're going to head on over to the pool. So last week I told you that we had 3 seals move over to the pool. We had 2 more approved to move to the pool, so now there are 5 kids in the pool. So we're pretty excited about that. I'm just going to briefly open this door, take a look at everyone. Oh, we have somebody hauled out and resting right now. So those are the 5 kids in the pool right now. So basically, the seals move to the pool after they're done with all medical treatments and after they've gotten another set of blood work run and an examination from our veterinarian. It's called a release exam or an exit exam. And once all that blood work comes back, our veterinarian reviews it, and if he approves how well they're doing, then they get to move to the pool. And in here, we start working on building up our swimming muscles again. So just like if you're sick or you're in the hospital, you need to start exercising again. You need to start feeling better. So here they increase those swimming muscles. They also increase their dive endurance. And then when there's multiple seals in the pool, they socialize a little bit, and it kind of helps them know how they should behave once they're in the colonies again. Because as we talk a lot about on our page, seals are actually pretty solitary for most of the year and then come together only seasonally for breeding, having their pups and molting. So they'll share these big ideal haul out areas. And when they're on those haul out areas, they're always vying for space. So you'll notice this one that's hauled out right here. Nobody's going to haul out right next to him. The other seal's going to want to be like 5 or 6 feet away, maybe over here. That's why we have all these mats spaced like this. And it's pretty interesting. If you watch seals in the wild and haul out spots, you'll notice as more seals enter the haul out areas and they get closer and closer together, that's when the drama begins. That's when there's lots of flipper slapping and waving and growling because they're all defending their own little space or their own little zone. So seals are not quite as social as a lot of people would think that they are. So we're going to go back over and we're going to head on over to the hut to update you on how everybody's doing over there. And on our trip over, as always, I want to thank everybody that's been donating to us, sharing and liking our posts, commenting on our posts. All that stuff really helps us. Without you guys, we would not be able to do the work that we do. So now that we've moved some seals to the pool, we actually have an open space here in the hut. So hut 5 is empty. Hut 6 is a seal from Long Branch. This is a seal that had severe edema or swelling in her right front flipper. She's doing much better. You can see that flipper has pretty much almost shrunk down to normal size, so we're pretty happy about that. Hut 7 is from Hut 7 is from Sea Isle City. And he's the guy that has the wound on his right shoulder that was abscessed. He's been doing well, eats well for us. He's a pretty male. You can see he's got that really beautiful juvenile coat that the male gray seals get. So he's almost jet black. Usually the males are very dark in color and the females are very light. So as we walk through the hospital, you can kind of see the differences. You hear somebody growling at me in the distance. And then over here, We have Hut 8. So Hut 8 is from Brigantine. This seal was one that we were watching for a while and appeared on different beaches, but then the last time the seal appeared had some swelling in a left rear flipper, indicating that sometime between the first and last sighting he had an injury that became infected. He's been responding well to treatment as well. And it's interesting, you look at him, he's a male too, but he's a much lighter looking male. Over here, we have another sort of in-between male. This male is from Island Beach State Park. He's the guy that had extreme swelling in that left rear flipper. You can see, compared to his pictures when he first came in, or you could pop on the website and look at those pictures, that swelling has gone down. Our veterinarian lanced that abscess and drained it, and now the medication's kicking in, so that swelling's gone down. So he is here growling at us, but you see he's kind of in between color between the other two males we just saw. And then finally, we have a male gray seal that came in from Stone Harbor. This guy was another seal that we had watched that was healthy and doing great, and was actually picked up and relocated at one point because he was at a very busy beach and kind of getting bothered by people. He was marked with a temporary livestock marker, a pink number 14 on his back, released back out into the wild. Then 3 weeks later, he popped up again, and we saw that he had a little swelling in his jaw. It might be a little hard to see now because he's already started to respond to treatment. So he had a little injury that got infected. This guy's pretty big. He's 71 pounds. The interesting thing about this guy is when he originally was relocated, the difference in time between when he was relocated and when we picked up again, he gained weight. So it was kind of cool to see that in that period of time, that couple weeks where we didn't see him, he actually gained weight. And there's lots of fish out there for them to eat. So you can see this guy certainly isn't hurting for calories here. So, you know, once his mouth heals up and he's off the medication, you know, he's already a really good size for release. So we're pretty excited with how he's doing. Well, we want to thank you guys so much for joining us for our weekly Facebook Live. And we hope that you guys have a wonderful weekend. Take care.